all in and bought every original Gain product I could find. Today I'm showing you everything I picked up, how much it costs, and which products are actually worth buying. Peace, y'all. My name is Lachey, and I want to welcome you to my little corner of YouTube. Here we utilize retail therapy as a support tool for our mental health. It doesn't mean that we're super impulsive or that we just overbuy things or do things in excess and we overconsume. It just means that we enjoy and celebrate purchases. So without further ado, I want to get into today's video, in which I pretty much attempted to purchase as many original Gain products that I possibly could at one time. I always purchase Gain products on a consistent basis, but I've never really taken time to see if I could have them all in one big collection. So without further ado, let's get into these products. And again, like I stated before, I will be going over what the products are and what they're used for, their price, and whether or not I actually think they are worth buying. So let's get into it. Disclaimer, I'm very biased about Gain products. I absolutely love all things Gain and Gain scented. So don't expect a whole lot of criticism on this video because there's just not much to criticize. Like I said before, I pretty much buy these products on a consistent basis. The one thing that I'll probably have something to say about is perhaps the price. Everything else is worthy. So, yeah, let's get into this. The first product I'll be reviewing is Gain fabric sheets. I can't even begin to tell you how amazing these smell, how crisp and clean they are, and how much I enjoy adding this little extra touch to my laundry for fragrance purposes. Even though on the box it says it's for wrinkle release and it fights static with a touch of scent, I buy it mostly for the touch of scent, which I don't think I'm wrong for that. As you can see, this is a very hefty box of fabric sheets because it consists of approximately 240 sheets. They cost about $9.49 on Amazon. Now I'll put a little box situation over here so that you can see it along with the price and everything. I just love it. You know, I just love it. I'm sure most of you already know how to use fabric sheets, so I don't need to go into explaining that. But in case you don't, you just add it to your laundry after you've washed it, and you know, just put it in the dryer and let it tumble with the remaining clothes. I don't think I needed to add that, but you just never know what people know and don't know these days. So yeah, if you ask me, these receive a 10 out of 10. Not only is it a lot of fabric sheets, they smell amazing, but the price isn't so bad either. So yeah, again, I told you I'm going to be biased, so don't expect anything negative here. All right, on to the next one. The next product that I have is Gain fabric softener. Typically I don't use fabric softener because I'm just not that kind of person like that. I kind of just became a fabric softener person, and this, quite honestly, is one of my first times purchasing this product, so I can't really give an honest review. The only thing I can tell you is about the smell. I can't tell you how the product works, but it, of course, as I expected, smells amazing. This consists of about a gallon, and allegedly it can do up to 190 medium loads, which can go a long way. You can get this bottle of fabric softener off of Amazon for approximately $12.97 right now. Again, I don't think I need to explain to anyone how fabric softener works. You pour the fabric softener into your laundry dispenser, and yeah, you just let it work its magic in softening your fabrics, and of course making them smell heavenly. That is always my favorite part about purchasing Gain products, is the fact that it will leave your laundry smelling spectacular. So let me go ahead and put this down because it's awfully heavy, and let's go to the next product. So the next product I'll be covering are Gain scent boosters. I can't even begin to tell you how amazing and wonderful this product smells. I just can't. I can't. Like it's the Gain way. It's just what it does. It smells amazing. Just smells so wonderful. When these came in the mail, or in the delivery box, it had the whole box smelling super scented and just spectacular. Typically, I do not purchase scent boosters because they are pricey no matter what brand you purchase from. These were about $15.97 on Amazon. And while I do believe they are worth the price, I'm just a little bit stubborn in that area because, like most people in my generation, we are used to doing our laundry without scent boosters. Scent boosters is kind of a new thing in today's climate, and I do think that they're worth what you would pay. It's just I'm just in the habit of doing my laundry without it, and so this was a good reason for me to rack up on some. I have used scent boosters before. I'm not sure if I used the Gain brand, but just smelling from the outside of the bottle, I do believe that it's going to deliver on its promise, and that is to simply boost the scent of my clothes and make them smell even more amazing than they already will with this next product I'm going to go over. And that is Gain Flings. These are my favorite to do laundry with. Not only because of the brand itself, but also because of the packaging of the pods. I know they're not supposed to be called pods, but they're just amazing. They do so much with so much less detergent, and I appreciate that more than you could ever imagine. It says here that it can do up to 100, it has up to 112 flings in there. So I'm assuming that you're only supposed to use one fling per laundry load. But I get a little happy sometimes and I add one or two. If I'm feeling extra naughty, I might put 3 in there. But yeah, it's just one of those things you want to be extra careful with around kids because it does look like a toy. I'm not sure if you're familiar with how pods look, but I'm going to open it up and show you. Just give me 1 second. So yeah, they look like little toys, and if you're not careful around kids, they might put them in their mouth or get the detergent everywhere and then put their hands in their mouth, and you just don't want to put yourself in that position. So yeah, they have a child-proof lid on them. So yeah, I just recommend keeping them inside of here, or maybe putting them in a secure jar of some sort. This costs approximately $22 on Amazon. I want to remind you that it consists of 112 flings. So this can go a really long way if you do laundry on a consistent basis. I personally prefer to buy them in these kind of big containers just to kind of get the purchase out the way and not have to worry about it for a long time. But they of course have multiple sizes that you can get, And of course they have the liquid gain. I did not get the liquid gain bottle, but it's the same thing. It's just this is in pod form, and it definitely helps you preserve more product than you might if you're heavy-handed with pouring the product. Just can't go wrong with it. Plain and simple. You can't go wrong with classic Gain detergent. I don't think I needed to say any of what I said because most of y'all already know what this gives, and you just can't go wrong with it. So on to the next product. All right, so these came together in a set of 2, and it is the Febreze Fabric Gain Original Spray. Now, granted, this is not Gain verbatim on its own, but it features Gain, right? So, yeah, you just can't go wrong with this. I get this all the time to freshen up my covers, my couch, my pillows, anything, any kind of curtains, any clothes that might need a little freshening up. I love using this. You just can't go wrong with it. I don't need to spray it because I know exactly how it smells, and plus I don't have any fabrics to spray it on unless I spray it on myself, and I'm not. It definitely does exactly what it says it's going to do, and that's reduce odors. And it just creates a new, vibrant, fresh fragrance in the atmosphere that you'll love walking into and snuggling up to. You'll just love it. This set of 2 costs approximately $11.58 on Amazon. And I personally think it's worth every penny because you just can't go wrong with having a nice fabric softener around the house. So yeah, get into it and we'll move on to the next product. The next product that I have here, absolutely necessary around here, okay? You just can't be without it around here because I farts a lot. And I don't want nobody just walking into my funk like that. So I try to have this on deck. It definitely does exactly what it says. And I'm sorry for not introducing what this is. This is the Febreze Gain Original Air Mist. Not only does it eliminate the odor that's in the atmosphere, it also creates a new fresh aroma with the Gain Original fragrance. And I just love this stuff. I'm going to spray it right now. Woo! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Obviously it has long-lasting freshness. It's a water-based formula, and it has a 100% natural propellant. There are no dyes, no formaldehyde, I'm going to say this later in the video, okay? After I learn how to pronounce it. So, it's worthy. It's worthy. I purchased these on Amazon for approximately $18.87. And it was a pack of 6. So, I don't need to really show y'all that it's 6, but yeah, it's 6 of them. And yeah, I think it's worth every penny because I'm always buying this product. So if you're consistently purchasing this, save yourself a few dollars and get it on Amazon for $18.87. All right, on to the next product. All right, so this right here is the Mr. Clean Original Fresh Gain Scent Multi-Surface Cleaner. I can't even begin to tell you, I just gotta, it smells so amazing. Like, this to me is more concentrated than the air freshener and a lot of the other products because it's obviously in liquid form. But it cuts through grease. It has powerful cleaning abilities. It has an amazingly great scent, and it's safe on finished wood. I didn't know that. I just read the bottom. Just doing that for y'all today. But yeah, you just can't go wrong with Mr. Clean or Gain combined together. It's just a match made in heaven. And I love to wipe off my counters, the walls, the doors, of course, you know, in the bathtub, in the toilet, anywhere where I want the Gain scent to dwell is where this will go. You know, you mop your floors with it, obviously. Yeah, definitely a good buy. I believe I got this off of Amazon for, I'm trying to think without looking at the phone. Excuse me. I got this off of Amazon for $6.24. And I got 2 of them, so that would probably be about 13 bucks. They also have a 4-pack set that is about $24.96 right now. So head on over to Amazon and get you some, okay? All right, so the next product that I purchased was the Gain Ultra Clean dish detergent liquid. It just goes without saying, you know, if you want your dishes to be clean, that's one thing. If you want your dish water to smell good, that's a whole nother level of clean. And it also states that it has 1.5 grease cleaning power. As long as it gets rid of the grease, I'm cool. Like, I just want my dishes to look and be clean. And to not only look and be clean, but to smell clean. That's just my thing. And I appreciate it. I'm glad there aren't certain chemicals in here because, you know, that can be a whole nother issue in itself. But I appreciate that they made a Gain scented dish detergent that allows those who love this fragrance to indulge even in dishwashing. So yeah, I believe I purchased, well, I know I purchased 3 of these. I don't need to show you all 3, but yes, I did purchase 3, and they are approximately $11.82 on Amazon. So I think it's a worthy buy. Yeah, you can't go wrong. So you're gonna have to wash dishes. You might as well get this kind of stuff in bulk if you enjoy these kind of products. So yeah, get into it. On to the next product. All right, so these are already out of the pack. They came packaged in a way where I couldn't really show you the packaging. So anyway, these are the Febreze bathroom air fresheners with the original Gain scent. You obviously put these in your bathroom. You peel off the back and, you know, let the fragrance kind of waft into the atmosphere. It's non-electric, so you don't have to plug it in or anything. And, you know, they've been around for quite some time, so I don't feel like I need to really explain that. But some people like to put these in places like their trash can. I haven't experimented with it yet, but now that I have a set of 4, I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a try just to see if it makes a difference. I obviously love the smell. You can't really smell it through here, but once you peel off the back, I already know it's going to give what it's supposed to have gave. So, yep. A pack of 4 of these costs approximately $13.48 if I'm not mistaken. No, 28 cents on Amazon right now. So if you want to rack up on a few of these, put them throughout your home, put them in your trash can, have that smell of Gain going through and through your entire home, go ahead and get you some of these. All right. All right, and now for the final item. This right here is the Febreze plug-in scent booster. Normally when you have these right here, which are plug-ins, or I don't know exactly what you would call the oil part of the plug-in, but you put it inside of a plug and then you plug it into the wall and the smell wafts throughout the atmosphere. This is sort of upgrade of that, because it kind of gives you a little bit more control on how much of the fragrance wafts into the atmosphere, and I love that. And they also have like a boost button. I don't think you can see it on here, but it's like a boost button right there where I guess you can crank it up and put it into overdrive, and I love that. Obviously, this is the original Gain scent, and I already know it's gonna give it. I can't smell it out here, but I know, you know, it's gonna give what it's supposed to give. All of this came together And hold on one second, let me get the price. And you can get this Divine combo for approximately $15.44 on Amazon. So yeah, if you really want to get that game fragrance going in your home, this is the grand finale. This is going to keep it going through and through for hours and hours and hours. And you combine all of that with everything that I have here, and yeah, you're going to be in original game bliss heaven. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every moment that you took to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed this content, and please make sure that you like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. All right, peace out.